Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today I bring you the SNAP Food Stamp Max benefits for the month of December. As of today, we have 8 states that have been approved, and as always, I bring you that payout date information. I'm also providing you with the 42 states that have been approved for the emergency allotment for the month of November. And for my friends in the state of Florida, I bring you guys an update regarding your summer PEBT. So make sure you stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you are interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, PEBT, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. And if you're interested in learning on how to get cash back from your food stamps, make sure you check out this video, How to Get Cash Back from Your Food Stamps. Link will be in the video description. You can also use the Ibotta app when doing your grocery shopping. And don't forget about the $10 you can receive once you sign up and upload your first receipt using the referral code that is on the screen. And so let's begin this video with a summer PEBT update for my friends in the state of Florida. So the state of Florida is working quickly to expedite the processing of summer PEBT benefits. Benefits will begin, once again, they'll begin to be issued directly to clients on Wednesday, November 24th, and will continue over the coming weeks. Recipients should anticipate a staggered disbursement through the beginning of 2022. So once again, keep in mind that this disbursement starts on November 24th, and it looks like it's going to continue on all the way through next year. Here I bring you guys a little bit more of information. The department has been approved to provide electronic summer benefit, pandemic benefit transfer, otherwise known as PEBT, and will issue a one-time benefit of $375 per child to eligible students. PEBT benefits will be issued automatically to those who are eligible. Households already receiving SNAP benefits will see the additional amount of PEBT on their existing PEBT cards. Households that receive PEBT for the 2020 through 2021 school year will receive benefits on their existing PEBT card, and then households that do not have an EBT or PEBT card will receive a card in the mail with benefits automatically loaded. And for those in the state of Texas, if you have a child with a disability, they could potentially be eligible for $1,500. Here I bring you guys additional details. Supplemental Special Education Services are $1,500 one-time online grants for eligible parents or caregivers of eligible students served by special education that have been impacted by pandemic school closures. Families of eligible students can use online accounts to obtain educational materials and resources and/or services such as additional speech therapy or other specific services. So if you know anyone in the state of Texas with a child with a disability, make sure you pass this information on to them, as it can be very, very helpful. Here we have the student eligibility criteria. So to be eligible for the SSES grant, students must currently be 1. Enrolled in a Texas public school, enrolled in pre-K through 12th grade, and a student with a disability served through special education, meaning they must have an IEP in place. Most families will not be awarded an account until SSES has access to the newly appropriated funds from the legislature. This should be early January 2022, and this also means that many applications won't be able to be processed until then. So here we have the application form to create an account through the Texas Education Agency Supplemental Special Education Services. So here it gives you a brief welcome. If we go ahead and scroll down, there's a couple of information there as previously mentioned, that funding for the expanded criteria will begin in January 2022. So if you scroll down, the application is going to ask you for the parent guardian information. It's going to ask for the first name, middle initial, last name, address. We go ahead and scroll down. It asks for a valid phone number. Make sure you have that correct, along with your email address, as most of these organizations will contact you either via mail or via phone. You always want to make sure those are correct so that they can get in contact with you if they need to. If we go ahead and scroll down here, it's going to ask for the student information. It's going to start with the student lookup. So it's going to ask for the UID, which stands for the unique identification. It's a 10-digit number given to every public school student in the state of Texas. If you cannot find this UID number, remember that you can contact your student school and ask specifically for this information. It also gives you the option to look up the student UID number. So if we go ahead and click student lookup, it shows you here that all it's going to be asking for is the first name. So spell the first name exactly as the student is registered at school. And it also gives you the option to look it up by the social security number. So if you enter that information there, you put in the date of birth and you click search, you should be able to pull up that UID. Now, another important part to highlight here is this SES 30-day account activation requirement. So the SSES program requires that all awarded applicants complete the SSES account, that's the account I just mentioned, activation requirement within 30 days of the date their award notice was sent via email. So once again, that's why it's important to make sure that your email is correct. Completing the SSES account activation requirement means that the applicant logs onto their online class wallet marketplace account and accepts the Texas Supplemental Special Education Services Parental Acknowledgement and Agreement Affidavit provided upon signing in. If an awarded applicant does not complete the SSE account activation requirement within 30 days, their account funds may be reclaimed. So once again, make sure you create the account if you receive a letter through your email letting you know that you were eligible for the award. So once again, this is a very great resource. I will be putting the link to this application in the video description. And now moving on to the 8 states that have been approved for the SNAP emergency allotment for December. On this list, we have DC, that's going to be on a regular issuance schedule. Kentucky, December 2nd through December 19th. Mississippi, December 2nd. New Jersey, December 1st through December 5th. North Carolina, December 22nd through the 31st. Rhode Island, December 3rd. South Carolina, December 1st through December 19th. And we also have the state of Tennessee, December 1st through December 20th. Now remember guys, these are the states that have been approved so far. However, this list continues to be updated and I make sure to update it as soon as new information is available. Also, if you haven't received your payment by the listed dates, keep in mind that these dates can change at any time. I'll continue to provide you guys with updates. However, another thing you can do is you can contact your local SNAP office to see if there's any updated payment information. Next, we have information regarding the 42 states that have been approved for the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of November. Keep in mind, guys, there are a few states that are no longer providing those emergency allotments, and those states are Missouri, Florida, Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, and the state of Arkansas. So first on the list, we have the state of Alabama issuing payment on November 30th, Alaska November 15th through November 30th, Arizona November 2nd, California December 4th or December 11th. Next, we have the state of Colorado November 7th through November 12th, Connecticut November 16th, Delaware November 23rd, DC is on a regular issuance schedule. Georgia, November 26th, the 27th, the 29th, or the 30th. We also have Hawaii on this list, issuing payment on December the 13th. Illinois, November 20th through the 28th. Next, we have Indiana that will be issuing payment on the odd days between November 5th and November 23rd. Iowa, December 1st through the 10th. Kansas, December 15th through the 24th. Kentucky, November 2nd through November 19th. Louisiana, November 6th, November 13th, November 20th, or November 27th. We also have Maine on this list. Maine is issuing payment on November 10th. Maryland, November 1st through November 30th. Massachusetts, December 2nd. Michigan, November 13th through the 23rd. Minnesota, December 7th, the 8th through the 10th, the 13th through the 17th, the 20th through the 23rd, or the 27th through the 31st. We also have Mississippi issuing payment on November 2nd. Next, we have New Hampshire issuing payment on November 3rd, November 23rd, December 3rd, or December 17th. We also have New Jersey November 1st through November 5th, New Mexico November 1st through November 30th, New York November 16th through the 20th, or the 23rd through the 25th, or the 27th through the 30th. We also have North Carolina issuing payment between November 22nd and December 1st, Ohio November 22nd, Oklahoma November 10th through the 15th. Oregon will be issuing 3 rounds. Round 1 November 10th, Round 2 November 29th, and Round 3 on December 1st. We also have Pennsylvania on this list issuing payment between November 13th through the 25th or November 30th. Rhode Island November 3rd, South Carolina November 1st through November 19th. Next, we have Tennessee issuing payment between November 1st through November 20th, Texas November 1st through November 5th, Utah November 28th, Vermont December 14th, Virginia November 16th, and we have the state of Washington on a regular issuance schedule, West Virginia November 3rd, and a final run on December 8th, Wisconsin November 20th, and lastly we have the state of Wyoming issuing payment based on the first letter of your last name. So A through D November 2nd, E through K November 3rd, L through R November 4th, and S through Z November 5th. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification bell button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you next time.